Coney Island war sport she would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. The little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breeze. It's Coney Island war sport round the lane.
Coney Island, 1950s. The beach, the boardwalk. Once a luminous jewel, but growing relentlessly seedier as the tides roll in and out. Summers, I work here on Base 7. Comes the fall, I'm a student at New York University, going for my master's in European drama. I'm Mickey Rubin, poetic by nature. I harbor dreams of being a writer of truly great plays, so I can one day surprise everyone and turn out a profound masterpiece. Anyhow, let me get to the story, in which I am a character, so be warned. As a poet, I use symbols, and as a budding dramatist, I relish melodrama and larger-than-life characters. Enter Carolina. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breeze. There's Coney Island, horse sport round the lane.
Have fun.
Yeah. Excuse me. Where's Humpty Javelin? Does he work here?
Humpty works the carousel, but today's working nights.
Do you know where he lives?
That's around here. You can ask Ginny.
Ginny?
Yeah, his wife. She works at Ruby's Clam House. Just keep going down that way there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Excuse me. Do you know if Ginny's here?
Yeah, I'm Ginny.
I'm Carolina.
Who?
Carolina, Humpty's daughter.
Jesus. Is he gonna be surprised?
I know he's gonna be upset. But I had to come here. I didn't want to, but I don't have a choice.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't think he ever expected this.
You're his wife?
Why are you looking at me?
You're much younger than I would have imagined.
Really? I don't feel much younger.
I was thinking of my mother. When she died, she was practically all gray. I look like her.
Humpty should be back in half an hour. He went fishing off the pier at Sheepshead Bay.
I'd always heard that he'd moved to New Jersey.
No, we got thrown out of our place there.
Oh.
Well, I'm not telling you anything new about your father. He fell off the wagon and busted up the lobby.
I guess you're used to all this noise.
You never get used to it. I hate it. This whole honky-tonk fairyland. We live up here.
Place used to house a freak show. He had a lot of fixing up.
Oh, God. I hope when he sees me, he doesn't fly off the handle.
No, I don't think
I hope he doesn't throw me out. I don't know what I'll do. I don't have a dime to my name. I literally don't have 10 pennies.
This goddamn noise. I tell you, you never get used to it.
Oh, my head's throbbing. My kid had some trouble in school today.
You and my father have a child?
No, from my first husband. Don't ever have kids. Oh, now my head's cracking open. I get migraines.
If you don't like Coney Island, why don't you move?
From your mouth to God's ears. Money, honey. Mazuma. The wherewithal.
Jenny, big score. Fluke, flounder, some blue claws. Mom. No, what the hell are you doing here? I told you never to step foot in my home again.
I'm in serious trouble. I couldn't help it.
You let her in here? Christ! I don't believe this. Can you just go? Come on, go.
I can't. If they find me, they're gonna kill me.
You better hear her out, Humpty.
Mind your own business.
I got a bad headache, and Richie did it again. You were supposed to talk to him.
I talked to him.
Frank's gonna kill me. I ran away and I took nothing. I have no clothes. I've been sleeping in the rain. And I'm marked. They're gonna kill me.
Well, that's what you get when you marry a gangster.
Jesus, they're not gonna come after you here, are they? I don't like trouble.
Do you hear what I'm saying? They're gonna kill me.
There's a young kid here. This is not our problem.
All right, knock it off. I gotta have a drink.
No, Humpty, you've been good.
I need one. I need one. Look what's going on here.
No booze. I'll make you coffee.
God damn it. What the hell do you expect to happen when you marry a cheap hoodlum?
I was 20. I didn't know better. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you go to the police?
I told the police too much. That's the problem.
Why the hell you open your mouth?
Police told me that I could be looking at 5 years if I didn't cooperate.
What the hell do you know? Since when do you know what happens inside the rackets?
How could I not know? Can't be married to one of those guys and not pick up on what's going on.
Jesus Christ! I told you not to marry that racketeer! I told you he was all mobbed up. He stank of murder! She found this greaseball exciting. He wasn't even good looking. He was a punk. I need a drink.
Forget it, Humpty.
God damn it!
Calm down.
Right. God damn it, she could have married a few guys from school from the neighborhood, all of them. Decent kids. We raised her nice. Your mother and I, we broke our backs off working so you could go to college, and you know, you didn't. You threw it all away. Why are you such a beautiful girl? You had your pick.
I loved Frank, okay? And all the guys you handpicked for me, they were dull, colorless, boring guys.
All of them. Honest men. Every one of them. Christ! Your mother's last dying request on her deathbed was that you didn't run off with that slime Frankie Adato. You wouldn't give her that one bit of satisfaction, would you? You wouldn't let her die in peace.
I loved him. I was 20. I wanted more.
More what?
Jesus, Humpty. There's a world out there.
This does not concern you. All I know is you lost your head. Your head was in the clouds over that gutter getting the flashy, cheap, flashy little wop. You didn't think I knew he carried a gun up here? Huh?
He'll know you came here.
No, it's the last place he'll look. He knows how you feel about me.
Yeah. I mean, he knows how much you hated me for calling it the way I saw it. Christ. I counted on you when she died. I was lost. You dumped me for that trash.
That's why he wouldn't think I'd come here. He knows that we haven't exchanged words in 5 years. The bad blood between us ran too deep.
Shows up here, I'll kill him.
Oh, God, don't say that. I don't want trouble.
All right.
Okay, my nerves are shot as it is, and you better calm down.
All right. Just don't tell me what I should or shouldn't do. It's my daughter. Oh, Christ. You were a light, baby. You were a light in my life. Do you know how much I missed you? Huh? Jesus, suddenly I'm starving. Clean the fish, Ginny. Yeah, I'll make everybody stew. You know, cooking relaxes my nerves.
Clean the fish? I got a headache.
Clean the fish, Ginny. 2 or 3 at least, and put paper down this time. Last time you got guts all over the floor. Hey, you remember, Carolina? Remember I used to bake? I used to make you those chocolate chip cookies. And I put a little salt on it.
You're late, and you're in real trouble. You know you could kill somebody starting fires. What kind of craziness is that? Hey, listen to me. You could hurt someone. Where'd you get this idea to make fires?
Jesus, Humpty, you sound so happy tonight. What happened? Your number come in?
Better than my number came in. My ship came home.
All right, well, have a good night at the merry-go-round.
Ah, you too, man. Well, that's it.
How long's she gonna stay here?
I don't know. Hey, maybe you can get her a job at that clam trail you're working at.
You think that's a good idea?
You said they were looking for a second waitress.
They're after her. Shouldn't she move on?
Where?
I don't know, maybe out of the country. Mexico?
What are you, nuts? The hell's she gonna do in Mexico? No, they're not coming back here. She's right. He knows how we feel about each other. Well, we did. Different now. Cloud's been lifted.
I don't want guys coming around causing trouble. There's a kid here.
It's okay as long as he doesn't burn himself or kill somebody with those goddamn fires he is.
He's a moody kid.
He's got a moody mother.
What's that supposed to mean?
Jesus Christ, I can't believe Carolina's gonna wind up a waitress. Thank God Shirley's in her grave.
What about me winding up a waitress? It's not what I had in mind either.
Hey, you want to go fishing Friday night? The boys are bringing their wives.
I don't go fishing. Humpty, how many times do you have to go over this?
You don't like fishing, you don't like boating, you don't like bowling. What the hell do you like? Oh, you like the radio and the movie stars, right? Reading those goddamn movie magazines all the time.
I'm worried about Richie.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something about your son. He's gonna burn down something.
There you are. Knew I'd find you here. Why aren't you in school?
Want to see this picture? It's the last day.
You can't not go to school. Jesus, Richie. That's why you're in summer school, because you missed so many days. They called again and asked, is he sick?
I don't like school.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. You know, I don't like waiting on tables, but we need to eat and pay the rent. Some things in life you have to do whether you like it or not.
Let me watch the picture.
Where'd you get the money for the movies anyhow?
I took 50 cents out of Humpty's pants when he was asleep.
What? You steal from your father?
He's not my father, and I hate him.
Don't you dare say that. You know, he saved my life. He's a good person.
Why does he hit you?
He doesn't hit me. Yeah, when he gets drunk, he hits everybody, but he hardly drinks anymore. Look, I can't sit here arguing with you. I have to go to work, go to school, okay?
If I catch you playing with matches.
Yes, it's a problem. The kid makes fires. And not such little ones. He played hooky from summer school and even made fires on the beach, where it's forbidden. What the hell does the kid see when he just stares into the flames? Is it the eternal power of the universe? The conversion of mass into energy? The furies at work? Whatever his motive, it is not appreciated.
Soapsuds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub.
But what's the condition?
Oh, Jesus, Richie, I can't remember. I went to school years ago. God, if you pay attention in class.
You hated school.
What? No, I didn't. I liked it. I liked school. But I had to quit. We were poor. You know, I had to work. I was lucky. I was lucky. I had some talent. You know, I was a very promising young actress. Oh God, if you could have seen me in some of those shows. Let me show you a couple of pieces. This is from Dulcie, okay? You know I showed you these pieces, but I never know if you're paying any attention. I wore this in Dulcie. Look at that. I mean, it's not real, but you know.
I've seen it.
Isn't it beautiful? God, look at that. Let me show you this. Wait, did I show you the piece from the musical?
Yes.
From OK? I don't know if I did. I had an incredible voice. You know, I almost got the lead in that show. And the girl who got the part, she was fat. I had a much better voice than her.
Is that where you met Dad?
Yeah. Yeah, your real father was a drummer. He played jazz music. God, he had perfect rhythm. Oh, it was quite amazing. And he also had black hair, and he had green eyes. Oh.
Where is my father? My real father.
I told you many times. Gone.
A rainy day at the beach. Time off for me. Nobody swims during a lightning storm. I guess this is as good a time as any to tell you. I'm having an affair with Ginny, Humpty's wife. Let me fill you in on that. It started at the beginning of the summer. At that point, I didn't know either Humpty or Ginny.
I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting. The same old harbor lights that once brought you to me. I watched the harbor lights. How could I help if tears were starting? Goodbye to tender night.
And then, at the end of a cloudy day, it started to rain, and the last few stragglers were packing up and leaving the beach. And suddenly, this kind of interesting woman comes walking along the water's edge, and the dramatist in me sensed she was in some kind of trouble, because her body language read vulnerable and desperate. Miss, you can't be out here right now. Everybody has to go in. We're expecting lightning storms. Yeah, we gotta go in. We gotta clear the beach. Yeah, we gotta go in. Yeah, I've been all over the world. I went to NYU, and right when I started, boom, the Japs hit Pearl Harbor. So, after I got out, went back to school, and now I'm working to get my master's. But I don't resent my years in the Navy. I mean, I really saw the world. You ever travel?
Not really. No place magical.
You want to know the best place I ever saw?
Where's that?
Bora Bora.
I heard of it.
It's over by Tahiti, where Gauguin ran away to paint. The water there is so clear and unspoiled. You can look down and see all the bright colored fish, bright red and yellow fish. And the flowers are amazing. And at night, you never saw stars like that on this planet. You can actually read by starlight.
What are you gonna write?
Plays about human life. Great tragic plays where the protagonist gets crushed because of some fatal weakness.
Like what?
My tragic flaw is I'm too romantic a character. You ever hear that song, I Fall in Love Too Easily?
You always think a person's tragedy is their own fault?
No. Fate plays a big role. More stuff in life is out of our control than we'd like to admit.
Except I brought my troubles on myself.
Yeah. I guess that when I saw you, I thought she's very pretty, but somewhere there's a tragic flaw.
Yeah, I made a mistake. But that was years ago. I'll never make that mistake again.
Yes?
I have to go.
Hey. You think you'll make it down to the beach again soon?
Yeah, I might. I might.
Where did you go today? Came home late.
Took a walk on the beach.
It's unlike you.
I was in a funny mood.
Yeah. Hey, you want to go to Yankee Stadium Sunday? The Red Sox.
It's not me, Humpty. For the millionth time, I don't care about baseball.
You used to go.
I tried to get interested for your sake. I couldn't do it.
You want to go? I got an extra ticket.
I want to go to the movies.
You know what? You're going to hurt your eyes in so many movies. You're just like your mother. She listens to that crap on the radio. She thinks it's real.
I want to be honest with you, Mickey. I'm married. I'm a married woman. I want to be honest with you, Mickey. I'm a married woman. I'm married, Mickey. I felt strange mentioning it, now that you asked. I got myself into a bad situation. I got myself into a bad situation. You're right, I had notions about ending everything. I thought about drowning. Of course, with a kid, that's not an option. Besides, you'd have dived in and ruined my dramatic finale. Feel trapped. Feel trapped.
Ginny did come back to the beach, and she looked sexy. And I knew a spot on the far end of the boardwalk.
I have something to tell you. Two things to tell.
Nothing you could tell me could put the slightest shadow on this evening.
I'm not 35. I'm 38. I'm 39.
That's a very hot age for a woman. I'm a very lucky guy.
I'm older than you.
What's the second thing?
I'm married.
You are?
I have a husband and a child from my first marriage.
You thought it would spoil everything, right?
Has it?
It's not the first time I've found a married woman beautiful.
I ruined my life by being unfaithful once, and now I'm doing it again.
You brought about your own downfall by being unfaithful?
It was someone I loved. A drummer. Whose rhythm pulsated with life. And we married and had a child, and he adored me. And yet I couldn't resist the beautiful young man in the cast who played Marchbanks. I wasn't even the leading man, but he kissed me on stage every night, and I started looking forward to those kisses, and I wound up in his bed, and then my husband found out, and it crushed him. Oh, he deserved so much better than me. I broke his heart. Humiliated, he ran away. I didn't blame him for going as far from me as he could. And when he left, I learned for the first time what love was. But I was too late. Because he was gone. And I started coming apart. I couldn't act anymore. I couldn't keep my mind on my role. I'd forget my lines, miss my cues. And I drank. And I lost work. And Harold Humpty, who was also a lost soul, met me at a diner and thought I was the prettiest thing, the belle of the ball. And we helped one another scramble back onto our feet, and it's been 5 years, and I owe him a lot. But just as I learned from my first husband what love was, I learned from Humpty what it was not. It's not gratitude, it's not company. And it's not going through the motions of lovemaking when you have so much to give, and no one you really want to give it to.
And so, it was a pretty intense summer, and not just the humidity. I was involved in a relationship with an older ex-actress, unhappily married, and love-starved. She made up one lie after another to filch time to see me.
She found little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the lovely for the boys. She could drag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breezes.
I've never been to Greenwich Village.
It's got a lot of meaning for me. All the artists and writers I love hung out here, and it's close to school. Remember, it's nothing but a rent-a-couple.
Wow, it's cozy.
That's very tactful.
These beautiful gardens. How do you find these places? My fantasy is that you write a play with a character in it I could play.
Making her triumphant return to the stage, Miss Virginia
DeLorean. Virginia DeLorean, not Jenny Jablon.
Wow.
In tonight's performance, the part of Juliet will be played by Virginia DeLorean.
I love it. That was your maiden name?
Well, my real name was Westlake, but I took DeLorean as a stage name. God, all that summer stock and hard work so I could afford acting lessons just so I could wind up playing the part of a waitress in a clam house. I am playing a part. You know, it's not me. It's not me. You think it's me?
No.
Oh, God. I mean, I acted every day, but I'm acting. I'm not a waitress in a clam house. There's more to me than that. I'm just playing the thankless role of the waitress.
Hey, Jenny.
I'm sorry, I'm unraveling. Promise me we'll come back here.
She had less trouble slipping away after Humpty's daughter showed up because he was so happy to see Carolina back.
Guess which number came in today?
Oh, which?
Mine. $300. This is for your night school.
Good, because I have one picked out.
Good, because I don't want your waitressing all your goddamn life.
Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. Little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the lobby for the boys. She could reggae tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breeze. There's Coney Island, horse boat round the lake.
Hey, you Humpty?
Yeah?
Frank Adado says hello. He's very upset because his wife's gone missing, and we're trying to find her. Since she's your daughter, we thought we'd check with you.
Well, I haven't seen Carolina in years. We're not on good terms. Frank must have told you that. I haven't spoken to her in 5 years. I don't know. I lost track of her after she ran off and got married.
Uh-huh, really?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I'm talking to you. Stop working, all right?
You try California? She always talked about living in San Francisco or Los Angeles. I don't know. I wouldn't even recognize her.
We just thought maybe she'd turn up here.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't find me. I moved 3 or 4 times in 5 years. I mean, how the hell you find me?
Frank's very worried about her.
Well, she'll never turn up here. And if she does, I'll tell her Frank's looking for her, all right?
Hey, Humpty, did you hit him again?
I told you next time I catch him taking money out of my pocket.
And I told you not to hit him.
All right. All right, we'll talk about it later. I'm talking to these gentlemen here. Go home, we'll discuss it later.
How do you do?
This is my wife, stepson. Go on home.
We're looking for Carolina Adado.
I told him.
Humpty's daughter?
I told him. I haven't seen her in 5 years.
Yeah, he disowned her. She'd never show her face around here. Let's go.
Is that a gun?
Sharp kid. They're very dangerous.
You people would never try to hide her, would you?
Hide her for what? What'd she do?
You know, you're a nice family. I wouldn't like to see you get into trouble.
Can I see the gun?
No, he can't. Let's go, Richie. See you later, Humpty.
Hey, what can I tell you?
She's not here. Frank says there's bad blood between them. Maybe California's a better idea. And I'm starting to think we ain't gonna find her.
No, I'm gonna find her.
I wanna get some oysters. They probably got great oysters in here.
I love oysters. But do we got time? Benny.
Christ, 5 o'clock, we gotta meet him in Hoboken. You know the way he gets when we're late. Come on. Guy, I could have went for oysters.
Hey, John, I need 2 beers.
Hey, what's your name?
Why?
What time do you get off?
I don't get off. I go right to school.
Night school.
That's right.
What are you studying?
To be an English teacher.
What time is class over?
2 beers.
I get a lot of homework.
I'm striking out here. When do you graduate?
And so the angel of death passed over them and headed out west. But his shadow was scary. It took a few days of summer sun to decompress. Life on the boardwalk provided the tourist with cheap thrills and great hot dogs. When she wasn't breaking dishes or customers' hearts, Carolina took a limited program at night school. And when Humpty wasn't trying to get riders for those empty horses on the carousel, he was off chasing fluke and flounder.
Your wife don't like to go fishing anymore, Humpty.
Yeah. She never really liked it. She made like she liked it. to get me on the hook. I was the fish.
I touch your lips and all at once the sparks go flying. Those devil lips that know so well the art of lying. And though I see the danger, still the flame grows higher. I know I must surrender.
I used to hate the rain. Now I love it, because it means you get time off.
The perks of being a lifeguard.
Now I see rain through your eyes, and it's beautiful.
I know you go crazy over Bora Bora. Sunsets, sunrises, paradise.
I'd go off with you in any place you asked me to.
You say you're miserable at home with Humpty. Why do you stay with the guy?
Neil Richie?
Joke.
Waiting on tables, trying to suck nickel and dime tips out of redneck clowns wearing lobster bibs?
Yeah, I know. It is pretty sleazy what's happened to Coney Island.
Hey, I don't want to spoil the rainy day. Tell me about the Chekhov play you read.
No, you tell me. You ever play Chekhov?
I can't remember. Maybe once in Baltimore, when an actress got sick.
Though it consumes me, your kiss of fire.
How's it coming?
Well, I know he has feelings for me. I know it's not just a summer thing. Oh, God, I hope I'm not misreading it all. I mean, I try to push him without being one of those pushy women. You know, I don't want my desperation to show. I mean, there's progress, but it's slow. You know? If the summer ends and it fizzles out and I'm left at square one, I don't know what I'll do.
Well, you'll survive like we all do.
No, I'm not a strong person. I wouldn't have survived my breakdown if it wasn't for Humpty. Now I'm feeling claustrophobic. The headaches are back.
You just have to be realistic in case things don't go your way.
There's nothing realistic about a Chinese garden in the middle of Staten Island, but it's where I want to be with him.
How's Richie doing?
Richie? Oh, I never know what's on his mind.
I touch your lips and all at once the sparks go flying. Those devil lips that know so well the art of lying. And though I see the danger, still the flame grows higher. I know I must surrender to your kiss of fire. Just like a torch you set the soul within me burning. I must go on along this road of no returning. And though it burns me and it turns me into
I love your hair like this. You look 10 years younger.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I wish I had your kind of hair.
Hey!
The rainy weather kills me.
Ginny.
Hi. This is Mickey.
Hello.
In case you never noticed, he's the lifeguard on Bay 7. This is my husband's daughter, Carolina.
I swim at Bay 7 sometimes.
You do?
We have to go.
Just don't drown in Bay 7 or they'll fire me.
We should get going.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Do you like my hair?
Oh, yes, it's lovely, beautiful.
I saw your daughter last night. She was with a soldier.
Ah, Jesus Christ, you put a uniform on a guy and they lose their head.
It's true.
I saw her with a sailor. She's a very patriotic girl.
Well, she's pretty, Humpty. You gotta expect some trouble, you know?
Yeah, that's right. The mother was pretty. And a saint. This girl's got a high IQ. The mother saw the number. I play the IQ number, but it never comes in.
No, I'm sure she can handle herself. She's been married.
Yeah.
She knows the score.
Yeah, he's right. You know, once a woman's divorced, come on, she's fair game, you know?
That's right. I'm glad I got boys, though.
She's going to night school. She's going to be an English teacher.
Yeah, right. If some soldier doesn't knock her up first. What
the
hell? Come on, this kid. Look how ready he gets.
What kind of thing is that to say?
She don't look like any English teacher I had in school.
Yeah. What school did you go to? You didn't go to school, you idiot.
I went to the school of hard knocks.
Hi.
Hey.
Remember me?
Of course.
We met outside the movie theater the other
Yes.
day. Oh, gosh.
Yes, with Ginny. You said you sometimes use Bay 7.
Yes, I remember. I was hoping to get some tan, but it's gotten so overcast.
Yeah, storm clouds.
What is it? Hamlet and Oedipus by Ernest Jones. My goodness, that sounds deep.
It's not that deep when you're familiar with the total picture.
What total picture is that?
Well, Hamlet, of course.
I haven't read Hamlet since high school.
But you've seen it performed.
Once, and not very well. I love the theater, but I haven't seen that many shows.
Ignorance is no sin. It just means your experience hasn't brought you into contact with certain things. Did you finish school?
No, I got sidetracked.
Yeah, me too. Uncle Sam, what's your story?
I got married too quickly, but it's all over.
Wow. Marriage is a big step, isn't it? Scary. What'd your husband do?
Shouldn't you be looking out for drowning people?
No one ever drowns here, but I should, yes. Listen, I'm actually through with this book, so if you want, you can borrow it, and then when you're finished with it, we can discuss it more fully.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Till I was again with you. Let no other hold your charms. If my dreams should all come true, you'll be waiting for my arms.
You know who I ran into yesterday at the beach? The lifeguard, Mickey.
You did?
Yeah. I was leaving and I noticed him, so I said hello. He was sitting up there reading and he dropped down and we talked. He was very nice.
Yeah?
And he's well educated. He's studying at college to write plays.
Uh-huh.
I thought that would interest you since you acted. And he had a book about Hamlet, a psychological study.
Uh-huh.
I haven't read Hamlet for years, and he tried not to make me feel so dumb. He was sweet.
How long did you chat?
5 minutes. I had to go home and shower and dress for a date. A nice guy from night school took me to the movies. Not that I'd like to see him again.
That's all you talked about with Mickey?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of found him attractive.
Did you?
I'm probably reading into it, but I think he kind of liked me. He said I could borrow his book and we could talk about it.
That flounder was great. You know, that's the beauty of being able to catch your supper fresh. It's not just the money, it's the flavor. Carolina, Connie Ryan and Leo think you're a knockout. Yeah, they kid me about seeing you with that soldier.
Oh, Rusty Ford. No, he's a real hero. He fought in Okinawa.
Hey, what am I, the hired help? You ever think of clearing your own stuff?
I'm sorry. Every time I try, you sit me back down.
That's because we can't afford to have any more dishes broken, but you could overrule me and just be careful.
Oh, of course. No, I'm happy to help. I'd do the dishes, but I just did my nails.
Well, I don't feel like doing them tonight.
She just did her nails.
When you're married to a man who got rich putting people's feet in cement, you probably never had to do a dish.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I got it. I'm starring as the waitress.
Something's eating her.
It's my fault. I should insist on doing more around here. No, she's right. I'm not used to it. I'm between work and studying.
Listen, just get home early, that's all.
Hey, was everything okay?
Yeah. Why?
You seemed a little distracted.
Carolina told me you ran into her at the beach.
Ran into her. I nearly hit her in the head with my book.
She said you lent it to her.
Yeah, she was interested.
You shouldn't read up there. People trust you with their lives. So what'd you talk to her about?
Nothing. My book, Hamlet. She said she quit school to get married.
To a gangster.
Really? How interesting.
You find that interesting? They're after her. They want to kill her. You better be careful. I get the creeps living with her. I wish she'd move on.
She never mentioned it.
Well, she wouldn't. She's embarrassed by how she screwed up her life.
They want to find her and kill her? You must be exaggerating.
It's a long story. But she's a canary. She sings.
That's terrible. She's young, she's pretty. She should go where she's safe.
I asked you the other day if she was pretty, and you said, okay.
Wow, so quick, I didn't really get a good look.
But at the beach, she had on a bathing suit.
Yeah, well, sort of.
You didn't get any ideas, did you?
What kind of ideas?
What do you think?
Hey, you give me a break. What are you doing?
She's not for you. She's hiding out here. Her life's all topsy-turvy.
I was just chatting with her.
Well, I hope you didn't say anything about us. You know, she'll tell her father. That's what
Of course
canaries
I'm not gonna do that.
They sing.
What do you think, I'm a dope? Let's get off this topic. Hey, you were in my dream last night.
Yeah? Well, I'm supposed to be flattered you dream of me?
I rescued you in the dream.
Rescue me.
What can I tell you? I'm not going to tell Ginny my real feelings. How could I? But I was taken with Carolina. Something hit me right off. The more I talked with her, the more I was intrigued by her. I felt a buzz all day after our encounter. I'd like to see her again, but obviously I can't be honest with Ginny about that. The last thing I want to do is hurt Ginny or wreck a good thing. Ginny's a very emotional woman. And how could I ever explain things to Carolina? That's all I need. Hey, I'm having an affair with your stepmother who's cheating with me on your father. It's best to forget about Carolina. A sweet dream, but a dream. But as in a Greek play, Ananke, or fate, rules so much of our destinies. First, I accidentally dropped my book, just missing her head. And now look what happens. Carolina!
Huh?
Come on, get in!
Oh! Thank you. God, I was getting soaked.
Let me buy you a cup of coffee.
I can't. I'll be late for work.
I'll get you as close to the boardwalk as I can.
Okay. I knew what was going on, but you looked the other way when your husband's hot stuff and 6 million women are after him. But he wants you. And it's all jewelry and furs and Florida and the racetrack and the Copa and the roulette wheel in Cuba.
Wow, you've really lived a life.
It was great. Until it wasn't. And then it was a lot of arguing and getting pushed around.
What'd you argue over?
Just sooner or later, everything. It sounds exciting, but it's an unreal way to live. I want a family, and I wanted peace. So eventually the whole thing blew up and we split. But the FBI got to me, and I was all mixed up and scared, and I said things because I know things. So they hate me, and they're scared. I know where all the bodies are buried.
Jesus, what a sheltered life I've led. I have book knowledge, but you've really tasted life.
You've been around the world.
Yeah, but you've been around the block. You think you'll always be looking over your shoulder?
Everybody dies. You can't walk around thinking about it.
You're talking to a lifeguard.
And hopefully with time, things change.
I get paid to save people. You know, you'd be safe in a place like Venice or Bora Bora. That's where I'm headed.
I'm going to be late.
I'm really flattered you opened up to me.
You have a kind face.
And you have a beautiful face. Especially in this rain light.
Thank you for the lift.
I hope I didn't make you late.
No, it's okay. I'm glad I took you up on the ride.
Bye.
You're late.
I'm sorry, I got caught in the storm. I'll explain it all to you later. I want your input.
No, I can't do all the work here by myself. I got a migraine, wouldn't you know it?
Well, that's the weather.
The next time, get here on time. Don't want to have to cover for you.
I'm usually very punctual.
Usually doesn't do it. This is a job. I know you're not used to schedules. Lucky Tiny's not here.
Can I talk to you later? When you're feeling better?
About what?
Just some advice when you're not so stressed.
Would you just stop doing that with your fingers? It would help.
Just when I get excited.
Look, my head's throbbing. I had to do 6 tables alone. I broke my neck for 2 fat ladies, and then don't you know they stiffed me?
Hey, I am very sorry I'm late. But I was shopping, and when I came out, it was raining, and you may have forgotten, but today is a special day, and I wanted to get a gift wrap for you.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you got me a present.
How often do you turn 40? It's a milestone.
It's a tombstone.
You're not getting it till tonight.
We order some clams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. You can sit wherever you'd like.
Can't believe it's my birthday and we can't be together. Well, I know Humpty's got something planned. I don't need any present, but I wouldn't mind dinner someplace over candlelight. Oh, you've got a birthday coming up, too. I love that we're both Leos. Leo's a warm, generous, protective, beautiful. God, I'm not beautiful tonight. I got this migraine. I gotta go. I love you, Mickey. There you go. I said it.
I'm coming.
I gotta go.
And we wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ginny.
And don't be depressed for turning 40. Hang on to it, because take it from me, in a blink of an eye, you're gonna be 50. And you're gonna wish you were 40.
Come on, let me do it. Come on, let me do it.
Already sung into it.
A tape recorder. It's a tape recorder. This is an unbelievable mission.
Yeah. Well, you know, I thought she'd like it for her birthday. I got a great buy on that tape recorder. It's stolen.
What do you mean stolen?
Some bum stole it. He's trying to sell it on the boardwalk, you know?
Big spender.
You know, those guys will, they'll do anything to make money to buy a drink.
So will I.
Yeah. I paid $3 for it.
$3?
I couldn't afford a new one, right?
That thing?
That's a deal.
That's a lot of fun, isn't it, Ginny?
Oh, sure.
I wish I had one of these things. It's great.
What kind of birthday party is this with no booze?
Shut up, Ryan.
Hey, come on, it's a party. Hey. Bell-bottom trousers,
coat of navy blue.
She loves a sailor, and you love her
You're
too.
gonna sing. Will you at least get the words right?
Those are the right words. She loved the sailor, and he loved you
You
too.
know what?
Wait, maybe.
No, slowly. Come on.
Now, you know, you should come out on the boat on Saturday. They're going for bluefish.
She don't fish.
Well, neither do I, but she can get a nice tan.
She don't do nothing. Come on, don't go. Stay. Come on. Bell-bottom trousers, coat of navy blue.
She loves a sailor, and he loves her too.
What's up when you sing it?
I love that. Come on, wait. Keep on going.
You got it.
Next to me.
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, my head's cracking open.
I'm glad you like the scarf. It looks great on you.
Oh, thanks. Jesus, I hear we're going home. Oh, my 6 aspirin. Hey, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, it can wait. I just wanted to get your advice on something concerning Mickey.
Mickey the lifeguard?
Uh-huh. But it can wait.
No, go ahead. What about Mickey?
I ran into him today in the rain, and he gave me a lift.
He did?
Lucky me, I would have been soaked.
Well, he just happened to drive by?
Yeah. And we got a chance to talk. And I really think there's something there.
Like what?
Well, he was very charming and flirtatious. And he liked hearing all about me. I must say, I found him very appealing.
Hey, what he's doing? Why don't you come join us? You can sing. You know April Showers, right?
Oh, we're just talking, Dad.
Oh, baby. I didn't get a chance to give you a birthday kiss. You know, you're just as pretty today as you were when I first started dating you. I'm a lucky guy. Come on, join us.
We will.
What makes you think he liked hearing your story? Did he say anything?
He was clearly flirty.
Yeah? It was obvious?
And we were sitting in the car in the rain, and it was like being in one of those love pictures.
Well, how far did he go? Did he take your hand or anything?
No, we just talked. Then I told him all about Frank and my marriage, and he found the whole story dramatic.
You opened up to a guy you just met?
I know. I found myself talking and talking. Oh, it's funny. I felt very at ease with him, even when I first met him.
Well, did he become familiar? I mean, did he try anything? Did he take your hand?
He said I had a beautiful face in the rain light. Isn't that a nice phrase, the rain light? He's a poet.
Uh-huh, and did he take your hand? Christ, did he do anything? Did he touch you? Did he kiss you?
Why are you getting so heated?
Well, it's like pulling teeth. God, between you and them and my headache.
Well, I told you that this could wait.
Just continue.
He didn't touch me. I'm telling you because I probably overinterpreted it because I wanted him to. But that's why I'm asking you, because you know the guy. So what's he like?
He's a loose talker. My advice is to watch yourself. Yeah, he fills your head full of lies, and his reputation is that he's a phony.
Really?
Well, he didn't do anything. He didn't kiss you, unless you're not telling me.
Why wouldn't I tell you?
Then I say forget him. I happen to know he's got a girlfriend who he's in love with, and maybe even plans to marry. So my advice is to keep away.
That's disappointing.
Well, honey, he'll break your heart. You know, is that what you want?
Are you sure?
Men can't be trusted. I should talk. My husband trusted me, and I hurt him. I wrecked him. Not sure he didn't kill himself in some hotel room in Philadelphia. I don't want to know about it. If he decides to take 90 sleeping pills or 85, well, I'm supposed to blame myself. Christ, can they get the hell out?
Calm down, Jenny. They're leaving.
I know him. And I know him well enough to know you're not his type. And honey, he's taken. He's not free.
Okay. That's why I asked you.
Come here, Richie. Come say goodbye.
See you later, kiddo. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
I didn't mean to bother you with this. Why don't you lie down?
You know, just because you're a pretty young girl who's been pampered and chased after, you think every man is a pushover.
Why are you saying that? What did I do?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Car and drivers, you know, winters in Palm Beach. God, who are you kidding? Hello? What? This is his mother. Where? When, today? Was anybody hurt? But nobody got burned or anything? Well, no. No, I worked then. Well, no. There's no reason to involve the police. Yeah. Yes. I'll be there. 9:30. Uh-huh. Thank you. Put away that goddamn machine.
What'd I do?
You know what you did. You made a fire in the basement of an apartment house. What the hell were you doing in the basement of an apartment house? Listen to me! They were gonna call the police. We have to see the principal tomorrow. What is wrong with you? Huh? You wanna kill somebody? You wanna burn yourself to death? Oh, Jesus, I can't take this close living. Everything's coming apart.
What's wrong?
What's wrong is one of these days he's gonna kill someone with a fire.
You did it again?
Oh, God, where'd you get this sick habit to make fires? Are you demented?
You know what? I swear I catch you with matches again, I'm gonna beat your brains out. And that goes for your stealing, too.
Okay, we're too crowded here. And she's no help. You know, you spoiled her. Her husband pampered her. She's no good in the restaurant. Let her go to Mexico where she's safe.
But she's right. I'll get out.
No, you won't. Where the hell you gonna go? Business is all fall over. Come on, we're broke. No, you're finally going to school. You stay here until you get your feet on the ground, and then you can go.
She's not happy waiting on tables, and she's no good at it.
All right. Let's do something about the kid. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my strap off, and I'm gonna teach you a lesson you're never gonna forget.
Hey, don't you dare.
He started the fire. How did this get to be about me?
Why can't she find a job somewhere else? Get a room and split the rent with some girl.
Come on, she's trying to go to school. She's trying to make a life, all right? She wants to amount to something. She's not gonna spend the rest of her life waiting tables. She's better than that.
It's because you're too close to her.
Honey, there's class in this girl. She made a mistake, all right? And I swore I'd never forgive her, but it's not in my nature to stay angry, honey.
And what about me? Huh? I don't want to be a waitress either. There's more in me than shucking oysters.
You're upset, baby, all right? Every birthday, instead of celebrating, you put on a long face. Come on, honey.
What I really need is a drink. But I can't have it, because you'll fall off the wagon. Oh, go to bed! Go to bed!
What the hell?
All right, here we go.
Hi. Is the same time next Thursday okay for you?
I work. I'll have to call you. He may have to come alone.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. How'd you like her?
She was okay.
Well, what'd she say?
Nothing.
Well, I'm sure she didn't say nothing.
She asked a few questions.
Like what?
I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't remember. About my father and you and Humpty.
And what'd you say?
I don't remember.
Would you tell her I love you? Tell her I screwed up your life by betraying your father? Huh? What'd she say to that? She must have a pretty low opinion of me.
I told her that it's your fault my real father's gone.
Where'd you get that from?
You just said it. You say it all the time. I told her it makes you cry and you think you hear drums.
Hey, Humpty. He has to see this doctor. He has to see this doctor once a week. We need an extra $10 a week.
Don't look at me. You see how business is.
Well, don't look at me either. You have some money saved.
What money?
Plenty of money. From when you hit your number, and since Carolina came, you put away a few dollars from your paycheck every week. And you have some money left from selling the car.
Listen, that's for her school, okay?
She earns money.
What, Ruby? She makes peanuts. Come on.
You got plenty in that $10, and I need to pay the psychiatrist.
I don't believe in any of that crap. You know, you just got to be stricter with them. I've said it 1,000 times.
I need some extra money, okay? He needs help.
Well, what? What about my daughter? All right, I'm not going to throw away her future to pay for some phony head doctor. It's the biggest goddamn racket. What's the cigarettes?
I'm smoking.
Jimmy, come on. Coney's on the skids. We don't raise enough to live. Honey, I don't blame you for being moody. I know you're moody. Okay, you know, I don't get it. You're happy 1 minute, and then you get crazy. You pick fights with Carolina for no good goddamn reason. She likes you. Look at me, she likes you. Come on. What happened to us, huh? We used to talk to each other more. We used to go fishing together. What?
Your problem is you're wrapped up in Carolina. I told you that. You scrimp and save for her. You take her fishing with you. You get angry if she goes on a date. And face it, Humpty, you treat her like a girlfriend. You're gonna be crushed when she dumps you again. And she will dump you and move on.
You know what? I cannot have this conversation anymore. You've got a one-track mind. You become insulting.
You remembered I loved it here.
Here, here's your present. Happy birthday.
It's obviously a book.
Open it. Plays of Eugene O'Neill. You'll like them. They're dark. And he really knew the score. You know, human nature and existence.
I once acted in a play of his.
Which? I know them all.
It was just summer stock. They did The Iceman Cometh. I played one of the whores.
What power to write a play about the human condition, the tragic human condition, and how we have to lie to ourselves in order to live. Anyhow, happy 40th.
Carolina said you were flirting with her.
Flirting? I gave her a lift in the rain.
You don't have to lie. She said you parked and had a long talk. A flirtatious talk.
Did she get the impression that I was flirting? Jesus. I mean, I was fascinated by her story. This girl's lived a lifetime in her 26 years.
Did you make a pass at her?
A pass? God, no. I gave her a lift.
Did you tell her she had a beautiful face in the rain light?
I don't remember. I may have, but what's wrong with a compliment?
You know she's a marked woman.
I do. She told me her story. It's chilling.
Would you like to spend more time with her?
Why do you say that?
Well, that's the impression she got.
Look, this is supposed to be your birthday celebration, and it's turning into the 3rd degree.
Can't you see I'm jealous?
Nothing's happened to be jealous of.
I was hoping we might have a future together.
Yes, I know. I told you we'd talk about it when the time comes.
If you told her she had a beautiful face, what the hell is she supposed to think? What the hell am I supposed to think?
Hey, we were sitting in the car on a rainy day. That light would have looked soft on any woman. You know what? This conversation is starting to take a crazy turn.
I've become consumed with jealousy.
Can we start the day over? I really hope you like your birthday present. O'Neill was a great one.
Great and terrifying.
Of course I felt terrible. I needed to talk the situation over with someone a lot sharper than me. I called my friend Jake Jacoby, who's a graduate student at City College in the philosophy department.
It doesn't make sense because you're not dealing with sense, you're dealing with feelings. Feelings, my friend, it's a whole different ballgame.
The whole thing is so irrational. I've been seeing this married woman all summer, and she has these fantasies of leaving her husband and going away with me. Her fondest wish would be to divorce him and marry me. And at times I see it, and at times I don't. She's older than me, and I like that. Somehow it fits into the romantic narrative of the writer's life. But she's more than that. So why am I hesitant? One minute I'm not sure, the next I'm ready to take charge of her life, to rescue her.
Can this Carolina be relied on? After all, she did run away with gangsters because she was a thrill seeker. You know, did she learn her lesson? She may give you a period of bliss, but will it sustain? Will this other one be a more solid fit for you?
When I hear you say it, I think, yes, she would. And Jenny's counting on me. She's drowning.
Yes, she'd be eternally grateful for a lifeline. And after all, you know, a love so intense as hers is for you is a rare gift to have bestowed on a man.
It's amazing how lucid things become when you get an outside perspective. At that moment, a fog lifted, and my choice was obvious. Carolina was a lovely daydream, but reality, with all its pros and cons, belonged to Jenny. All my silly schemes to pursue Carolina seemed crazy, and I made the decision to never entertain that pipe dream again. But as Jake said, the heart has its own hieroglyphics. Maybe he was right.
Hi. I came to tell you something.
Oh, yeah?
I thought of you yesterday. I know you mentioned that you loved pizza. And somebody said he knew the greatest pizza place in Brooklyn, and he took me there and he was right. I thought you'd want to know about it.
Your boyfriend took you?
It's called Capri. It's a few blocks from the boardwalk, not far from here.
Will you let me take you there?
I'm kind of busy with school all week.
Is Friday night good?
Friday I can do. And he's not my boyfriend.
I touch your lips and all at once the sparks go flying. Those devil lips that know so well the art of lying. And though I see the danger, still the flame grows higher. I know I must surrender to your kiss of fire. Just like a torch you set the soul within.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. You still have it?
Yes, I do.
I've got the money. Here.
Great.
My whole crashes without your kiss of fire. I can't resist you.
Can you take it in the back and then wave it?
Of course.
What good is there denying? You're all that I desire. Since first I kissed you, my heart was yours completely. If I'm a slave, then it's a slave I wanna be. Don't pity me. Don't pity me. Give me your lips, the lips you only let me borrow. Love me tonight and let the devil take tomorrow. I know that I must have your kiss, although it dooms me, though it consumes me, your kiss of fire. Since first I kissed you, my heart was yours completely. If I'm a slave,
I'm glad we could steal these few minutes. No one will see us this end of the boardwalk. It's so private.
I wanted to talk to you.
First, I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Don't look so worried. Mine is a nice thing.
What?
Did you miss me?
You've been so busy with your son.
That's not what I asked you. Did you miss me?
Jesus, Jenny.
Well, you're
Take
always
it
so
easy.
evasive. You never want to talk about anything. Hey, look, I don't want to get off to a bad start. Remember last week, it was my birthday?
Yes.
Well, today is yours.
How'd you know?
You mentioned it. Remember, we're both Leos?
You mentioned it ages ago. What a memory. What is that?
I got you a present.
No.
Here.
Oh, God. You can't do that.
Why not?
It's not right.
You got me a gift.
I know, but what the hell? I got you a book. This is... It's much too expensive. I can't accept this.
How would you know it's so expensive?
I've inquired about this watch.
I was with you.
Jenny, okay. This is a $500 watch.
But you always wanted this watch.
Yes, but it's much too extravagant. You can't afford this.
That's my business.
And even if you could, it's much too extravagant given...
Given what? Given what?
It's too much to spend on me. You shouldn't be getting me jewelry.
Why not? Is it too meaningful?
Oh, Christ. You inscribed it.
Yeah, read it.
Look. We have to have a talk.
I thought you'd be excited.
It's too much, and I can't accept this watch.
Stop saying
You'll
that!
be buying me a $500 watch.
Look, why? You're always saying what a beautiful, perfect summer it's been, and...
It's not right given the circumstances.
What circumstances? What are the goddamn circumstances?
That you're ready to get very serious, and I'm just not ready.
Something's happened. Something's happened. Everything was going so smoothly. Something's gone wrong.
I don't want to disappoint you.
Look, you said you loved me. Were you insincere?
It's not that I wasn't trying.
Of course, if you have to try, it's not homework.
No, I'm not saying I don't have real feelings for you.
Is it Carolina?
Jesus Christ, I hardly know Carolina.
But you want to get to know her, and I should wait around while you could try her out?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're losing it.
You know what? You don't want it? Forget it. Huh? Forget it!
What the hell are you doing, Ginny? Are you crazy?
Don't talk to me!
All right, you little punk, give me back that money or I'll kill you.
Hey, what's going on? I didn't take his
Now,
money!
don't tell me, you little thief, you're always stealing from me. You took $400 out of my tin box.
I did not!
You know what? That's $400. That's grand larceny. You know, I ought to bang it out of you.
He didn't take it.
Don't be telling me he didn't take it. You know, you're always sticking up for him. That's why he is the way he is. Now, you give me that money back.
I took it.
Don't make up a story.
I took the money, not him.
You took it.
Yeah, I needed it to pay for a psychiatrist for him.
What?
That's right. They're a lot of money, and he's been going every few days. I didn't want to tell you.
You took my savings to pay for a head doctor.
Look, he needs help.
You know what? I was saving that money for Carolina's school.
Well, she'll just have to put some of her dreams on hold. I got a call from his doctor that he started a fire in her waiting room. Richie, is that so? I don't want to go back there.
You know what? You steal? What kind of example is that? Jesus.
Oh, God, I can't handle this now. Look, I'm late for work. I'm sick of waiting on tables and kicking in my salary so that you can put away your extra money for Carolina. Oh, God, now my head is pounding.
Take an aspirin.
I don't want an aspirin. I want a scotch.
Take an aspirin. So that's where you've been hiding it. I knew you had a stash. And when I begged you for a shot, when I needed it, you wouldn't give me. But when you need one,
You're not allowed.
I knew you had a bottle. I knew it.
I'm late. I'm such a scatterbrain. I have a date and I forgot my wallet. I'm meeting Mickey and I found this great pizza place. It's his birthday, so I'm treating.
You're going with Mickey?
Don't look so stunned. You introduced me to him, remember? If he breaks my heart, you're to blame. I know you warned me, but I think he likes me and is sincere. Not that anything's happened yet, but I'm hoping tonight's the night. Yes. I've got to go. Bye.
Don't come home late. What are you doing?
I'm drinking. What does it look like I'm doing?
Coney Island was what she would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. The little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could drag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breeze. West Coney Island, washboard around her leg.
Tanya.
Yeah. Those two guys that were just here.
Yeah, they were looking for Carolina.
How'd they know she worked here?
I don't know.
Well, what'd you tell them? Nothing, I hope.
They said they needed to find her. I know she's having dinner with some guy tonight at the Capri Pizzeria up on Beach Walk.
God, I hope you didn't say that.
Yeah, I did. Why? Did I do wrong? Something wrong?
God, I have to make a phone call before they get there. Wait,
phone's
Capri, the Italian restaurant?
Yeah, it's not working though, the phone.
What do you mean the phone's
I don't
not
know, all
working?
day long.
Oh, Jesus, I have to make a phone call.
You need a
I
nickel?
have to make a phone call. I have to make an emergency call.
All right, miss. I gotta call you back. There's an emergency here. Someone needs to make a phone call. All right, yeah, no, I'll call you back.
Yeah, I need the number of a restaurant in Brooklyn on Beach Walk called Capri Pizzeria.
What? Capri, John speaking.
Capri? Yeah, I need to speak with a customer. She has blonde.
Hello.
Capri, hello?
Isn't it the best pizza you've ever had in your life? And I'm taking you.
I have something I want to tell you.
If only it wasn't so fattening. But of course, you don't have to worry about that.
A few things that I want to tell you.
Yes?
First, I'm in love with you. You'll think I'm very silly, but I believe firmly in love at first sight. Maybe because I'm a writer and we over-romanticize, but you just rang some sort of a bell with me the minute I laid eyes on you.
I don't know what to say.
I don't want you to say anything. I don't expect you to say anything, but I still wanted you to know.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Now I'm going to tell you something that you're going to have complicated feelings about, and you may not be so thrilled to hear it, but I have to be honest.
Why did I suddenly get nervous?
I've been having an affair with Jenny. That's right. She's very unhappily married to your father, and we met at the beach, and it began, and while I like her very much, and I've even tried to convince myself that I love her, but I'm just not in love with her. And she's looking for someone to pull her out of her unhappy marriage, and it's never going to be me. So I'm going to break with her either way. But I still wanted you to know the whole story.
This is gonna kill my father. He's so dependent on her. How awful for Jenny. Oh God, I told her we were going for dinner here tonight and that I hoped that you'd finally tell me how you felt about me.
And I did.
I don't know how to take all of this.
I'm sure you don't. It just seems to go from one drama to another.
Can we get the check?
I'll get it.
No. It's my treat. Thank you.
Hey, my car's just around the corner. I'll drop you off.
I prefer to walk.
Okay, well, I'll walk with you.
No, I have a lot of thinking to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, got it. I'll call you later. And I'm sorry if I upset you.
It's a lot to take in. It's nice to know you love me.
Yes?
You take out my daughter last night?
Oh, you're Carolina's father. I'm Mickey Rubin. I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah, well, where is she?
Now? Isn't she at work?
No, she didn't come in. I already called.
She didn't come home last night?
She didn't stay with you?
No, she went home.
Listen, you could tell me the truth. You know, I'm kind of worried about her.
We had a pizza at Capri Pizzeria, and then we left. We had a nice time. I offered to drive her home, and she said she wanted to walk. I told your daughter that I care for her very much, and she wanted time to think things over. Wait, what do you mean she
She
didn't
didn't sleep
come
at
home?
your place.
No, I'm telling you, we split up after dinner. I told her I'd call her.
You know, I'm gonna call the police. They're gonna want to check your place out. You know that.
Listen, she wasn't at my place. I live in Greenwich Village. They're free to check it out.
Which way did she go when you split up?
She went over toward the boardwalk, and I walked around the block to get my car.
You're lying to me. If you're lying to me, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. You know that?
Take it easy. I'm as alarmed as you are.
She tell you that these guys are after her?
I know her whole story, but she didn't walk around as if she was worried about it, and I didn't see anybody.
Where the hell is she?
What's the matter, Mom?
Nothing.
Why are you drinking?
This is my first.
Third. Can I go to the movies? Picture at the Neptune changed.
Oh, yeah? What's there?
Flying down to Rio.
Oh, Rio de Janeiro? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah. You wanna come?
To Rio? Or to the movies? I'd like to go to Rio and never come back.
They got her. They got Carolina. Somehow, they knew where she was, and they snatched her.
Why'd you say that?
I knew it! I knew it! Give me that.
No, Humpty,
I'm not gonna argue with you. You give me a hard time, I'm gonna knock you through the goddamn window.
No,
Give it to me.
Okay, calm down.
No, they meant to get her, they meant to kill her, and by now, she's probably dead.
No, what are you talking about? You don't know anything.
Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I wasn't born yesterday. They knew exactly where she was, right down to the pizza joint.
I'm going to the movies. Can I have 50 cents?
Here. Take it. Take it all.
Okay.
Now you don't have to steal it. I gave it to you.
Okay, well, did you call the police?
Oh, naturally.
Well, they'll find her.
What the hell do you care? What the hell do you care? You don't even like her. You hated her. You were the one who wanted her out.
Stop it.
No, you were the one making all the cracks about how I'm too close to her. Yeah, you could have tipped him.
Well, I didn't, so don't be crazy.
If you did, I will kill you.
Stop! You're scaring me. Stop drinking.
No, somehow, for some reason, they knew. Why did they come back?
Well, it wasn't me. I'd never do that. I wouldn't know who or how if I wanted to.
What do you mean? What do you mean if you wanted to? Did you?
I could never do such a thing. Oh, God, leave me alone. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I'm going nuts. She finally comes back, and now this.
God, I don't want to be around you when you're like this.
Stay here. I don't want to be alone. I can't handle this without you.
I gotta get some air. God, I'm choking.
I can't believe this. I can't believe she's gone.
Well, don't look at me. Don't stare at me.
You look funny.
You're imagining it.
Damn it! I need another drink.
I want some red roses for a blue lady. Mr. Forrest, take my order, please. We had a silly quarrel the other day. Hope these pretty flowers chase her
What are you doing here?
I came to speak to you.
Well, yes, but do you think it was wise to show up at my door? I mean, I do have a husband, you know. My God. I was not expecting anyone. I must look like the wreck of the Hesperus.
I thought about it, but in the end, I decided to come here.
Oh, if you're going to tell me that you made a terrible mistake and thrown away a relationship with a woman you now realize loved you in a way that you will probably never experience again. Still, it was reckless of you to come to where I live. It just so happens Humpty's out. He got drunk and he accused me of unspeakable things. I mean, he's understandably distraught, but he scares me. He scares me.
But I will say, I told him many times, you're smothering that girl. It's not healthy. I mean, she's a grown woman. She's a divorcee. I mean, she thinks she was 15 years old, the way he fussed over her and hovered. But did she act strange when you had dinner with her? Because she is a strange creature. I warned you about that. I mean, for all we know, you know, maybe she's gone back to her husband or decided maybe Mexico is best for her. But I did warn you she was marked. You cast me aside for a marked woman. And now I hope you're not asking, is it possible to just take up where we left off? I mean, that's a little opportunistic, wouldn't you say? I mean, it kind of reads that way. But when it comes to love, we often turn out to be our own worst enemy. I suppose one of the advantages of being a little older is that we have more tolerance for mistakes. As over the years, we all have made our share. That's why forgiveness is possible. What a cold world it would be without it.
I know the whole story, Ginny.
What story?
I know what it is you did.
I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, you've suddenly adopted a rather supercilious tone of voice.
By now, she's probably rubbed out or dumped somewhere. God, this is awful.
Rubbed out, dumped. My goodness. Oh, don't you think you're being a little melodramatic?
I put it together. I spoke to Humpty, to Tiny. The phone at Ruby's was out of order. You used the payphone. I spoke to John from Capri. A woman called and then hung up. I got it. It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes or Eugene O'Neill to plot this one out. A lifeguard can do it.
I don't know what you're implying.
I'm not implying. I'm accusing.
Accusing me?
You certainly don't seem too concerned by her disappearance.
How would you know? Well, because I'm not a massive hysteria like her father, who has an unnatural attachment to her. Plus, I think I should tell you, I've had a few drinks. I know I told you I never drink, but when I'm under severe emotional strain, it's just sometimes the only thing that keeps my head from throbbing.
You wanted her gone.
Oh, please, you're delusional.
No.
So you think that I could know? Yeah, I will. I am not going to stand here and have my character sullied by wild and fantastical insinuations. Oh,
you had time to warn her.
I lacked sufficient stature that I was
You hung up the phone.
mediocre person to rise to a tragic action. Honey, I don't know what fanciful scenario you're writing in your own mind, but I suggest you get a grip on your imagination.
You hung up the phone.
Well, maybe in the end you misread my body language. I mean, you said it wasn't an exact science. You know?
I loved her.
Jesus Christ! You just met her!
Well, no, I forgot. You're a dreamer who believes in love at first sight.
When I think of it, I could.
What? What? What?
And you could live with this, huh?
Oh, God, spare me the bad drama.
Oh, here. Why don't you kill me and avenge her, huh? Isn't that the way it happened in a theater in Athens?
work it out, police. Well, that's the job they do. Police can't protect you. You look a little crazy to me.
Why are you staring at me like that? I'm fine.
Staring at you like what? The dress. You're nuts. You know, don't get on my nerves, Ginny, okay? I swear to God, I will smash you. I am not in the mood. You look a little crazy to me.
Leave me alone.
Ginny, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ginny. Don't ever leave me. That's not what you're thinking, was it?
I was thinking Richie will be home from the movies. Soon he'll be hungry.
I don't believe what happened. You gotta get me through this like you did. Like you did. You know, you gotta
wash my uniform.
Talk to County Ryan. They're going fishing Labor Day. You want to go?
No. I don't like fishing.
Coney Island was what she would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. The little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breezes. Coney Island washboard round her lane. She would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. Little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breezes. Coney Island horseboard round the lane. Little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. She played Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new suit of easy breezes. Coney Island washboard, Coney Island washboard round, Coney Island washboard round the lane.